Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Nancy. So since it's Valentine's week, the love week, while some of us are drawn to the connection, to the love, to the gifts, to whatever the day brings, some are not drawn to that at all. They are drawn to the resistance this day brings due to various reasons. So as I take you along to my shopping spree, my inspired outfits shopping spree for this love day, I am going to be discussing about this resistance topic. I'm familiar with resistance, how to resist the resistance, whether the resistance is coming from within yourself or from the world around you. What I'm going to share with you is going to help both worlds. And I have identified 10 causes of the resistance, the causes of this resistance based on my own experience. And I chose 10 because of the letters in the resistance word itself. Just a fun twist. No point intended. Nothing is bigger than the other. This is just some of the 10 causes that I chose to share with you guys. And by the way, the stuff I'm going to share, I have videos on these things. If you want a detailed video on each matter that I share with you, you can check it out. It's there in details if you are interested. Before diving in, let me share a bit about my journey. There was a time when I lacked a deep personal relationship with God. I once believed that if a man of God laid his hands on me, if they prayed on me, then all my problems would vanish. That wasn't my story. So it wasn't until I developed a genuine relationship with God that I learned that yes, God does fight my battles, but we must also resist the enemy so that he may flee. So here we go. Number one is rejection. When you reject who you truly are, you push away all the opportunities that comes your way and you cease to grow. Number two, emotional clutter. So any unaddressed emotions build up over time. They become big barriers that you won't be able to tear down. So they just create more and more emotional clutter, and it becomes so difficult to heal those emotions. S is for shame. Unresolved shame often leads to self-sabotage, and even when good things come your way, you seem not to see it because of the shame that will be covering any good that is coming your way. 5 is sensitivity. With this one, it's caused by unhealed wounds. These wounds will make you to easily misinterpret information and overreact. 6, triggers. If you don't recognize what sets you off, if you don't recognize those negative emotions or recognize the negative reactions, you will keep fighting the wrong battles. Attachment issues. These are often fears. Hidden fears in disguise. And they can manifest as anger, misguided assumptions, and even anxiety attacks. and then you have noise. In this journey, it's very important to silence the background noise. The noise can come from your family, your friends. It can come from within your own self, your mind. It can come from your phone, from TV, from any any distraction is noise. So you have to choose carefully what you allow to occupy your mind, what you allow to meditate on. If naysayers or no applause or no this or that, if that's what you're going to meditate on, then it's just going to create more noise and you're going to be discouraged to move forward. So choose wisely what occupies your mind. 9, the letter C, compulsive disorders, or let me say compulsive behaviors or compulsive overcaring. When you avoid dealing with the issues in your life, you are reluctant to face these issues, it does lead to compulsive actions. But once you identify these patterns, you can work on controlling them, and you can channel that compulsiveness to something positive. It can be done. I've been there. Because what's happening is, in that compulsive nature, you are just avoiding to tell yourself the truth, or avoiding the truth in its all. So once you look at that truth face to face, identify those patterns in that compulsive nature, in that compulsive way, you can now work on controlling it. And if it's compulsive caring, then you just have to start caring for yourself. It's because you don't like yourself that much, so you think, if I care for other people around me, if I do for other people around me, I don't have to look at what's going on eternally. But that's not gonna work. You just have to care for yourself first, crucially. Like, it's crucial to care for yourself, because when everything you do is not coming from within, you're just doing it in vain. And you find out that when people disappoint you, you are bitter, you give up, and then you just throw in the towel. But when everything you do is now dedicated to the Lord, then disappointments won't lead you to quitting or bitterness or unforgiveness. You will just keep on moving in His rhythm. And the last one is ego. This one is huge, and it's so hard to let go of this one. But once you do, it's like it's so freeing, because ego can distort the truth and trap you into a cycle of self-pity. Poor me. Why did this happen? Why me, oh Lord? Oh, I'm so angry. Well, no, they deserve this. I don't deserve this. This poor me is because of ego. So once you realize this ego and know that it's a cause of so many resistance in your life, you'll be able to win in so many areas. So if you'd like more details on any of these points, feel free to check out my discussions where I dive deeper into each cause, because I've dealt with these things. Now, we can overcome this resistance, but this resistance requires us to be anchored into the truth of God. What is God saying about you? What is He saying about your situation? What is He saying about us? I have learned that every resistance has a reason. And we have two choices. Either we endure the discomfort that comes with healing process until we get the breakthrough that we want, or we can remain in our comfort zone and endure the resistance. So here are again 10 ways we can help ourselves square up with this resistance. Number 1, realign with God. Spend time in prayer and invite God to search your heart. When God gets involved in your situation, everything changes. He realigns everything that has disaligned itself within you. 2, examine your motives. Reflecting on our intentions and reflecting on the people around us, this will help us to see whether these people around us, or if you alone, are aligned with what God has planned for you. S, surrender. Surrender all the control. Remember, when you are going through a healing process, the aim is to protect ourselves. That was the aim. The aim was, let me protect myself from this evil world. But that control is not doing any good. It's actually harming you. So when you surrender that control, when you release the pain, the uncertainty, the unforgiveness, the bitterness, the resentment, and more, you are saying, God, I'm done. I cannot do without you. You know what I don't know. You see what I don't see. And I'm tired of fighting these battles alone. I need you, Lord. You are just surrendering it all to Him. I invite intimacy. Let go of the emotional baggage so you can experience this deeper and clearer connection with God. S, seek stability. With God at the center of your life, the instability that you are experiencing or that you are experiencing right now, it's coming from the unhealed wounds, and this can be regulated by the regulator Himself, our maker, our source, the one who created us. So if you make God the center of everything, He will stabilize you. T, trust God. Build trust by studying His word and listening to sermons every day, because building this trust is the hardest thing, because you have, like for me, I was so accustomed to not trusting anyone, not even my own husband. I couldn't trust him. But when God was now the center of everything, in anything in my life, then I started trusting. Annotate your feelings. Journaling. If I tell you, journaling did wonders for me, until this day it does wonders for me. Journaling your emotions can help to process what feels unmanageable, and it helps to declutter that mind. Navigate life's barriers. Understand that the path of healing isn't always going to be easy. So aligning your perspective, your perceptions with God's truth will empower you to keep stepping forward. When those dark days come, you are just going to stand up and move forward. When people set traps for you to fall in, God will be right there to pull you out, dust you off, and refreshing you, and you find strength to keep on going. Commit to consistency. Stay consistent in your prayers. Remain dedicated to God rather than to the ever-changing cycles or circumstances of life. Just focus on building a good character. When you remain consistent, God always remains faithful. Last one, encourage yourself in the Lord. This journey of healing is a lonely journey. You can walk alone, even if you have the so-called loved ones around you. This journey can feel like you are alone. So encourage yourself in the Lord, because only He can lift you up when you fall. He can rescue you from those hidden snares, because there are plenty of them. And He will refresh you. He will refresh your spirit to keep moving forward. So, as you become more and more aware of the struggles you are facing, you will find that even the highest mountains shrink in size. Just change how you see yourself and what you believe about you, and keep on stepping forward, resisting that resistance as it comes to you. So we are done, guys, with this shopping. I don't know what's going on with me. It seems like the older I get, my taste in clothes and shoes are changing also. I don't like the things that I used to like the things that I used to wear, the high heels, the nice sexy number things. I'm just not into it no more. I don't know what it is, but anyways, we are done shopping and I'm excited about this Friday. I know it's not about the Friday love is every day, but hey, it's just the day that excites me, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to going out and having fun. So that's all I have for you guys today. So as you become aware of the struggles you are facing, just remember that those mountains that seem so huge and seem so many will shrink in size. It's about changing how you see yourself and what you believe about yourself. That will be the first step into resisting that resistance. So I would love to hear your thoughts about this. So drop a comment in the comment section, and remember to subscribe, to like the video, and to share the video. I will see you in my next one. You have a blessed week. Bye.